So, hello guys. This is the part where we will see how you can uh, do your programming in Windows and also in Linux. I mean, uh, there are many ways to write Python code in Windows. I will tell you the most simple and the one which I am using right now. So right now I was using, as you have seen, Jupyter Notebook. So in Windows, to use the Jupyter Notebook, which has an excellent features to write the code, not only in Python but in many other different languages. You can explore the effectiveness of Jupyter Notebook in many other articles. Here I'm going to tell you how you will install and use the Python for this purpose. So first of all, you need to install Anaconda. You can directly Google it and you can get the exe file for the Anaconda in Windows and then run this exe file. And when the exe file will be installed, we then try to open the Anaconda Navigator. Then inside the Anaconda Navigator, you will have an option called Jupyter Notebook. And when you will open the Jupyter Notebook, then it will open this kind of a browser. So here in Jupyter Notebook, we run Python code even inside the browser. That is enormously effective, and you can explore all its basic properties by following some of the uh, tutorials available on YouTube. We are not going to cover it. We are going to tell you how you write the basic Python code. So when the Jupyter Notebook is open, you can go here right on the right hand side and click new and then click Python 3. And there it will open a blank notebook. There first you can enter the name of your Python file, and then here you have different cells. In these cells you can write Python code. You can write multiple lines of the code and you can also write a single line of the code. For example, here I can write some code in Python, and then you can directly run each line of the code, and in this way you can write all the complex coding inside this notebook, and you can directly explore, and you will see the output of each line will be there after you execute that particular cell. And to execute the cell you just need to press this button, run. And Jupyter Notebook is an excellent and a very modern way of writing the Python code. I think it's also available on Linux. You can also install it, and for Windows, this is the most easiest method of writing Python code and testing it. That's mean that first you have to install Anaconda and then open the navigator, open the Jupyter Notebook. Inside the notebook, you can directly start the Python coding inside the browser. And you can explore many options here for the notebook. For example, I want to clear the output of all the cell. So there you have got again a kind of raw file which you can test and run. So this is how you can achieve writing the code in Windows. And then in Linux also very simple. And there are many other ways of writing Python code, and execution of it also have different possibilities. I'm going to tell you very simple one. So in Linux, you first need to update the repository, and then you can install Python 3.6 or whatever the latest version is. And then when it is installed, you can directly go to the path where you have your Python file available, and you can run this command Python 3 and give the name of the file, which has an extension of .py. You can use the gedit or Emacs editor to write the Python code, but please don't forget that it should be finished with the .py name. So you can directly execute your Python code in Linux only with this command. So this virtual machine what you have, you can also install Python on this virtual machine, and you can use the same command to achieve this task. So I wish you guys good luck for the exercise.